Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be showing y'all how I got these cute little pink lemonade, pink drink looking nails, and we gonna get right into the video. First, I'm going in with my crystal clear from Valentino, and I'm just putting a little small layer on top of the natural nail. And this is to protect the natural nail from the pigment colors that I will be using, as well as just give a little base to give a little bit more strength. And then I'm taking this pink color that I mixed together. I'm just taking it and kind of messing around with it just to get this look. You know, I'm not really doing anything particular. You see I have my little pink lemonade things out, lemons or whatever, and I got my glitters out. I'm also using some butterfly glitter, which I have to the side, which you can't see. And I did cut up some of the lemons to get that half look. And I'm just kind of, you want to make sure that the acrylic is wet when you're sticking these things on, or else they won't stick. But I'm just kind of moving around, and putting some of the acrylic on top to give it kind of that sunken in look, if that makes sense. But one thing is, you don't want to add the pink on top of the glitter. Try not to do that because it can get rid of the shine that the glitter gives off. I guess it depends what set I'm doing or how I'm feeling, but I either will go through and do the design on every finger and then encapsulate it, or I'll encapsulate it once I'm done each finger. And this time, that's what I did. And I think it's just to make sure that the little lemon slices don't fall off because they are thicker than the glitter, so it's harder for them to stick on. So that's what I did. And basically with encapsulating, you're just doing the same thing as your regular application, but you do want to make it a little bit thinner because your design is already there, so that adds thickness to it, and you don't want it to end up being too thick. As far as the other fingers, I'm basically just doing the same thing. And it's kind of like doing a marble, I guess. Just mixing it all up together to get this pink elevated type of look. Then I'm going in with my hand file, and of course I like to stay as straight as possible up against the side, and I'm doing taper square here. I do go under the nail a little bit, like you'll see me do right here, and that's just to clean it up because the acrylic can cause that area to be a little bit bumpy. You don't want to file there too much because it can lead to it getting a little bit too thin and leading to easier breakage. On this finger, there's a little bit better view of how I'm filing the sides there, and I like to file the end tip like right here, and I like to go up and down with the file instead of side to side because it just gives a straighter tip instead of, you know, doing it type of kind of crooked. Then I like to go over top of the nail like you'll see me do right here, and this is just to fix up the nail, you know, if there's any little bumps or anything that I want to fix up. And I don't get too close to the cuticle area because I can be kind of rough and I don't want to break the skin or anything, so I do clean that up with the e-file instead, which you'll see me do a little bit later. Like I mentioned, I do go in with the e-file, and I don't do too much with the e-file. I just go around the cuticle area to thin it out because you do want the cuticle area to look very natural looking, as if it is coming out of the cuticle. And then I just run it down the nail just to make sure there's no bumps or anything. And you do see me actually go under the tip like I just did, and that is because, especially with encapsulated nails, it can come out a little bit thicker. So just going underneath right there helps me to thin out the nail a little bit, and then I like to straighten it out by going side to side like right here. Once I'm done with all of the filing, I just go through with the buffer, and I buff with the rougher side and then the softer side just to give it a more smooth surface. And I dust the hands off with this little brush to make sure all of the dust is off. And if you're a starting nail tech and you don't have a sink to let the clients wash their hands, you can apply rubbing alcohol and just wipe it off. And this is just an alternative to washing the hands. Then I use my top coat from Valentino, and now of course I'm just going through and top coating all of the nails, and you'll see me wipe the sides. And that is because I like to make sure that the gel polish isn't going to mess up the shape or anything. And then I will cure these nails for 60 seconds. Then of course I gotta use my cuticle oil. Y'all already know this. And this was the finished product. These came out super cute. She did want strawberries, but we decided to do these little lemons instead, and I really like this look. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what other videos y'all would like to see.